conflict in the Peloponnese ended with the victory of Roger de Luria. The Archbishop's army was destroyed, and he was assassinated by his followers, handing over Patras to the Lord of Corinth. One rival in Greece had been defeated. Another one still remained for supremacy in Hellas. The company was in a difficult position, with many of its lords in discord with one another. Also the rivalries between the overlords of Tynagria and the kingdom of Sicily raised the tensions. Despite papal interventions, the Sicilians still remain hostile towards the Catalans, and with the capture of the archbishops of Patras, talks for peace had been ceased. Roger had returned to his lands in Corinth, leaving his army in Patras to defend it. For the angry principality of Achaea was eager to recapture its lost lands. As on Negroponte, Lord Matteo had returned from the fortress, where, unexpectedly, he rallied the Catalans to his side. Luch Migrinia had lost his army, and Matteo left the island to the Attica region. The troops in Athens began to mutiny against the Vicar General. Ramon, in order to appease his men, allowed them to go into Lord Matteo for his proposed attack on Lepanto. Although he was under papal orders to prevent such attacks, the reality of the field was different than the machinations of the Roman court. Luch, embarrassed for the failure to capture Matteo, decided to build a town guard that were loyal to him, instead of the previous Catalans that were loyal to the commander. Knowing that the situation could worsen in the Duchy of Athens, Ramon decided to participate in the attack on Lepanto, to soothe Lord Matteo's wrath and hopefully coming into terms once again. He brought with him 3 bombards, newly constructed as a token of his support. Matteo warmly received the Vicar General, and both men embraced each other, leaving their animosity in the past, bringing stability to the Catalan Company. But in secret, Matteo had plans to contend against Ramon and overthrow him. By the year 1354 AD, a Aragonese minor noble, Marcia Maela, arrived in Greece to serve under Roger de Luria. His father was a good friend of the Baron of Corinth, and so he appointed the young man to the position of Castellan of Patras. With the death of the Archbishop, the situation in the region was uncertain. so a proper defense was required. Meanwhile, the Vicar General Ramon marched with Lord Matteo to attack Lepanto, the main Sicilian hold in Greece. Many, including Matteo, advised for a proper siege to be made, so to gather more siege engines. But Ramon convinced most of the company to go for a sudden assault on the walls with the bombards that he brought. This way, Robert d'Anjou could not gather a proper defense in the walls. The Catalan bombards roared in the morning of that day, awaking the townspeople. Robert rallied his men and raised them in the townside to gather and begin their defense. Ramon gathered for this battle not only members of the company, but also Frankish troops. Upon organizing his forces, Roger advanced with his vanguard to repel the invaders. Blach and the Almogavars came first inside the city gates, where they were welcomed by their knights. They were showered by the enemy's javelins, quickly throwing the Catalans back from the city. The casualties had been great, and not much gained. So, with the advice of the Frankish captains in his army, the Vicar General Ramon ordered a retreat. Lord Matteo greatly protested this turn of events, but allowed for the decision to proceed. He realized that Ramon only pretended to help him, so to be in good reputation with the members of the company. And such loss of life was his excuse to disengage and prevent him from acquiring a power base for his enemy. More will come in the next page of this tale. Hope to see you again in this other realm once more.